Right, this is what I've done this morning. I never filmed me doing this, but I have put the concrete inside the shuttering. My next step when it goes off will be to set the four cornerstones, get the levels, cement them in, get the measurement from this one to that one, from that one to that one, make sure it's all square. I will do that and then build to the four corners, and it will be 2 blocks high. Now just to show you, I've just done it all on my own, bob on, and I didn't even have to call in the chief engineer from across the road. Plumb is the word we're looking at. What I will do next, put a little bit of concrete in there for a bit of a base. I will build this blockwork now along here. I might time lapse that, but I'm going to go now and get something to eat. I'm starving. I don't know whether to buy this or not. It's only £60 because I need it to trim all the timber for my shed. I'll see if I can borrow one first, but if not I'll buy this. It's no use renting one from Hartley's because it'll probably cost you 20-30 quid. You might as well buy one. Put some sand.
Pick up a 2.4 metre length of Wick's premium timber deadboard for just £9 and a trade pro member.
I want some, I'm going to get some creosote as well for my fence, but not today.
Customer and colleague safety is at the heart of everything we do.
Got to walk all the way around now because they've got that barrier there. Bloody forklifts. Maybe think about this for my shed roof. How much are they? Or I might try and recycle. I've got some metal ones, steel ones on my garage. I might be able to recycle them. 13.
Come on.
Oh, no.
Fucking look for yourself. You don't get any lighter, do they?
If you take that one, you get it half price.
I know you will.
That's what I usually look for, damaged ones.
Yeah.
They're cheaper. Or if they're not damaged, damage them.
No, that's not fair. Or is it?
Yeah, the blocks are 40p cheaper in here, which for 10 blocks it's £4 saving. Oh, it's all go, isn't it? So far on this project I've spent £41. I'll show you the receipt. So I've bought 17 blocks, 10 today, 7 yesterday, 4 bags of sand, 2 bags of cement, and a tube of PVA wood adhesive. Comes to £41. Right, I'm gonna give him a check. Should have put my gloves on. Bit rough these on the old hands. Right, it's another stunning day, and my task today is to build 2 layers of red brick around here. Finish this along here to the end, and then another layer, put some more rubble in, and then if I have time, dig a big hole here and fill this bed with the soil from here, and then in the hole I will fill it with rubble that is on my drive and that's been on my drive for over a year, because the tip is closed and you need a permit and they're not issuing permits. So the reason I'm doing that as well is, if I was to buy soil for here, it'd probably cost me about 30 quid, plus maybe a delivery charge, and I would still be left with my rubble. I could get a skip. The skip would cost me £130. So if I was just to say, buy the soil and get the skip, it'd probably cost me 160, 170 quid. But by doing it this way, it's not costing me a penny, because I'm recycling the soil, filling this up and getting rid of the rubble and the glass and burying it under here. So I think it's a good idea. Anyway, put my time lapse on, do the brickwork. I'm going to stop for dinner, but this is what I've done. I've got to cut some blocks to fill the end in, put that last piece in. Like I say, put a bit more rubble in there. I put my 2 layers of brick onto there. Even for my fat belly. So I'll better sit here. Concrete will be about 2.5 inches thick, be well thick enough. Looking alright. And then later on, I might make a start and dig a little bit of that out, because I think it'll be soft ground there. Fill that bed with soil, and then the rest of the rubble on the drive I can put into there. Level it off and then like I said, put some quarry bottoms and then flag this area. Right, so I've filled the base of my shed with a lot of rubble. What I'm going to do now is dig a big hole here and fill this planter with soil. Eventually I'm going to render it, just messing around there, but I'm going to render it all like that, all over, so it looks neater. Maybe finish it with a brush, and the hedge is going to be cut just around about that height, so a good 18" off. I can't get this one off here, it's a bit thick. I'll have to get a chainsaw, cut it all the way down, and then it's easier to keep on top of. But that's for another day. Right, let's get a time lapse on, digging a hole. Jiggered. I'm going to have a nice Radox bath. I don't usually have a bath, but I'm going to have one with a good soak. I've achieved a lot today. Yeah, I'm happy with what I've done. When the time is right, I will order maybe, I don't know, I'll have to work it out, 2 tons of quarry bottoms to get a level up to here, dig that bit out, across. It's only a smaller shed, but still plenty of room. Still plenty of room in there. I'm going to sit in it now. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. I'll tell you what's amazing about the power of fire. Remember that big man cave that was here? And all them boards and all that timber and that flooring? It was all over this garden, wasn't it? It was everywhere. Alright, 30% of it is in my garage, but the rest of it, the other 70%, is there. That is the remains of my man cave. Isn't that amazing when you think about all that volume of timber just turned to that? Right, well, 3 of these. Right, I'll order some fencing and posts and see if they've got a saw, and you've got to queue up in all that queue for people to buy something to see someone at the reception. Look at that. Right, that's my base put down. This little dividing thing, I don't know what it's called. It just come to me when I was doing that. I had a bit of concrete left. I'm going to fill this in now with the remaining quarry bottoms. I don't know if I've got enough, but I shouldn't be far off. and some of the timber for the base. I'm going to tomorrow cut that, take the nails out. I've ordered a fence, but it's not ready till Wednesday. Tomorrow I will dig the holes. Really should dig the holes now and put it in here, but I want to move the quarry bottoms off my drive, get my car back on, my daughter's car. Right, I'm going to do another time lapse. Let's have a look where we're at. That's the man cave, the miniature man cave base. Little step. Gravel up to here. This will be flagged. Put the quarry bottoms down. This wall wants rendering. I'll put the rest of these quarry bottoms at the back of here. But when I've put my fence in, so yeah, it's quite coming on. Quite happy with today's progress. I'm a bit tired now, so I'm going to go in and have a nice cup of tea and some food. Over and out.